Baby is abandoned for being burned out, and after being adopted, he is like this. A 2-year-old has been left with severe burns and could lose an eye after his mom's stalker doused him in acid and dumped him in a bin, it is claimed. Aditya Raj has been in hospital for 3 weeks battling severe burns to his face, shoulders, and hands following the kidnapping. He was taken for 24 hours before he was found dumped in a bin with acid burns to half his face and upper body. His mom, Sonny Prasad, 25, said, "I haven't seen my son yet. I can't look at him. I'm devastated. I cannot believe my son has suffered this way. I do not know what to do. He's my only son and I'm still in shock. I'm just helpless." Soni first told her husband, Jimna Prasad, 33, a daily laborer, that a local man had been harassing her earlier this year. A man called Mangal, aged 27, would constantly ask Soni to marry him and verbally attempt to persuade her to leave her husband. "He wanted me to leave my husband and marry him. I kept refusing his offer, but he never stopped. He was very intimidating. I feared he would do something to me when my husband was away at work." Worried of his intentions, Soni and Jamna decided to move, and in July this year they started a new life in Shantinagar in Gurugram, New Delhi, in a bid to escape the constant harassment. But on December 13th, Soni was preparing dinner while Aditya was playing outside. When she went outside at approximately 6:20 p.m. to check on her son, he was gone. Soni quickly called her husband, who was at work, and Jamna rushed home before the couple started searching for their son. They sought the help of neighbors after reporting their missing son to the police. Groups of people searched all night, and Soni and Jamna never gave up hope they would find him. "I most definitely feared Mangal had taken my son," Soni said. "He wanted revenge. I felt he kidnapped my son, so I'd be forced to go to him." The following morning at 7 a.m., a truck driver stopped near a dustbin on the side of a road in the same area and heard a child crying. "The driver spotted my son and told local people. The news spread to my neighbors before we finally found out. We were overwhelmed." Jamna added that he believed the man kidnapped his son as a warning to his wife. "But when he found out we had gone to the police, he got stressed," Jamna added. "He got scared and then dumped my boy. Our boy was found screaming with acid burning his skin as he was lying in a dustbin. His face was heavily damaged. Who could do such a thing to such a little boy?" Aditya was immediately rushed to the burns unit of Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital and was then transferred to a private hospital in Gurugram. Jamna couldn't afford to take his son to a private hospital initially, but thanks to a local charity, Make Love Not Scars, Aditya is now being treated at Sir Gangaram Hospital. Dr. Anurag Pandey, a plastic surgeon at Sir Gangaram Hospital, said, "The boy's condition was severe when we arrived. He'd suffered nearly 20% burns to his face, one shoulder, and both hands. While his life is out of danger, his eyesight continues to be in danger. His eye cornea is injured, but we're doing all we can to save his sight. We have kept his eyes closed and will keep them closed to give them time to heal." The majority of his wounds have been taken care of during a 3-hour surgery, but his shoulder is still pretty raw and will need surgery next week. But he will definitely need further surgeries in the future. He's able to talk and is responding well to the treatment, but the skin grafting will take weeks to heal. Soni, who's currently 8 months pregnant with her second child, said, "My husband says I would not cope seeing him. I don't know how I would control myself if I see him in pain. His culprits should be hanged or should be punished in the same way they have attacked my son." Assistant Sub-Inspector Rupesh Kumar from Kansa Road Police Station said, "The kidnapping was done to take revenge on the couple. On the basis of CCTV footage, we have discovered that the boy was kidnapped." Another terrible situation. Newborn baby Matvey suffered horrific injuries when an incubator malfunctioned and left him with 70% burns to his body. He suffered the burns aged just 3 days old when a medical lamp caught fire. Matvey's parents left him in the care of medics after seeing the burns he suffered and never came back. Medical staff at the maternity hospital of Tula in Tula Oblast, Russia, provided urgent treatment in the days following the accident in November last year. Health experts say he will require expensive plastic surgery and a period of rehabilitation. A hospital spokesman said, "The boy was inside a phototherapy machine when the machine's lamp caught fire. 70% of the boy's body was burned. His internal organs were also damaged. Matvey was taken to a Moscow hospital for specialist treatment." The boy survived after many emergency surgeries and remains in the Moscow hospital. The boy is still in a serious condition in intensive care but seems to have an enormous desire to live despite his horrific injuries. A fundraising drive was launched to raise money for Matvey's treatment, and volunteers hope the Russian state will help him. A fundraiser said, "The baby doesn't give up. He wants to live despite everything. Not many adults would be able to endure the suffering he has. He suffers and hopes for our help. Please do not stay indifferent. We wish for the baby to have treatment because he deserves it."